to draw 6/4 skirt.
6/4 is what we did for 2P1.
So I measured from center front to princess along the hip line, and then I added 4 inches, just like this. And I measured from here to here, and I add around 5 inches. But my measurement could be a little bit different to the textbook, but either way is fine. You can follow like my instruction or instruction in the textbook. And I fold like this and press it. And so like, and also like I cut fabric just like this. The width between this and this should be around 20 inches. Mine is a little bit smaller than that, so it should be around 20 inches, and the length should be same. So I put this fabric on the front first. So when you drape a skirt, you have to put pin on the center front first. And 6/4 skirt, there is no dart, right? So I remove all the wrinkles and everything and put pins around the front like this. And with pencil, mark important points. And I will draw this princess line in the fabric like this, and I will take this out. And then just like the first one, like draw a smooth line on the waist, and draw a smooth line to the hip line. And from hip line to the hem, you can add some like flare if you want. Like so, I will add flare. Just look like this. So this is front panel, right? So maybe hip will be very fitted, but there is some flare from hip to hem, right? So this is front panel I just draw. And so you remember we made like fabric just like this. So we place this green line in the princess line, and this close grain should be located in the hip line. Just like the front panel, you don't want to have any dart or any ease in the hip area. So I completely, so erase all the ease and areas just like this. And then just like the front panel, I just trace the waistline and side seam. And then we can take off this fabric. And with pen, draw a smooth line on the waist. And also draw a smooth line, hip curve with ruler. And from hip to hem, you can draw like some gore like this. So since like my fabric is smaller than 20 inches, so like I was not able to make like perfect gore. So if you have more fabric, then you can draw like more flare here. So you will have side pattern like this. So this is. So do you have any questions about 6-core skirt?
On the front, if you do the gore on the side panel out on both sides, on the front, would you add some flare to the center front as well?
Then, no, this is on cord. So
Well, wouldn't it be just flat along the center front and then gored
right.
like full everywhere else?
Yes, because this is 6-core skirt. So one panel, 1, 2,
okay,
2, and 3. So it's 6 panels. So there's no
No.
gore nor flare in the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
Mhm.
Yes. So there is like 2 panel in the front. This panel and side panel, 2 side panel, and the back, 1 back panel and 2 side panels. So total 6-core skirt. So if you wanna make 8 or 12-core skirt, then you can have some flare in the center, front or center back. But for this exercise, like you don't have to do that.
Oh, okay.
Now remember.
With the flare,
Uh-huh.
do we have to measure how much flare we put on each side so they can line up in the end,
If
like
you-
when they connect?
Yes, yeah, you should do that. So we're gonna sew like this line and this line all together. So all the seams should match. The lengths should match.
Oh, we're gonna sew them together?
No, she said
if we
later, later, if you are.
Danny was like,
yeah.
No. I was just like, oh, we haven't sewn anything yet.
Yeah.
So I was just,
So maybe later, like if you are doing something later, then like we're gonna sew this together. So seams should match.
Are we gonna sew it all in this class, like for the draping part, minus the big hairball, or?
And we have this really good question. So from September 15th, we're gonna work on 15th or 17th. Like after 3 weeks, we are gonna start dress project. So you can design any design you want based on the textbook, and then you can make a dress with draping technique. So you can choose any size or form in this classroom, and then you can drape. You can use draping technique and make a dress. So we have 2 projects: dress project and big hairball.
okay. So we will sew before we do the big hairball.
Right. And yeah, and I will show you how to make flare skirt. So where's